Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist. A stealth first-person shooter game where you basically play as the Sam Fisher character and you go out and do, you know, espionage, stealth and dagger type of stuff. Welcome to the main menu of this game. Yes, this is the type of game that basically skews the main menu and gives you like these sort of interactive stuff. So you have like your SMI here where basically you can go in and, you know, select what type of missions you want to do. Basically, you have Blacklist single-player missions, you have 4E mission co-op and single, you have Spies and Mercs multiplayer, and you have like this Gone Dark intel type of thing where basically you try and, you know, figure out what it is you're, you know, these are representing. These are like daily things, these Gone Dark things. Now let's try and do one. So basically, with these Gone Dark things, you're trying to track down what's going on with these. So basically, Terry Lee, a member of the domestic terror group John Brown's Army, went missing from Leavenworth Prison. His last known address was a militia encampment called the Big Sky Freehold, but that was years ago. So basically, what I basically have to do with this, if I can like figure out what I have to do, I basically have to take my like arrow key and just try and figure out where like the you know, the next like spot's going to be. So in this case, here's like the John Brown Army's like, you know, place. We parked the drone over the compound and spotted Lee picking up a package. He also made a phone call to an international number, most likely in Africa. So there's a hint, Africa. A partial intercept of the call included the word Maribel. That mean anything to you? So obviously somewhere in Africa, I have to go look around to see if I can find this, you know, next location. Yeah, this is basically what you're doing with like these Gone Dark things. It's gonna be like in South Africa or Madagascar. Of course, it could be somewhere else for this place. Maribel might be the hint, actually, so I'll look it up eventually. But anyhow, essentially that's what you do with these Gone Darks. Basically, you go and try and find out where in the SMI you're supposed to look for these dots, and then you basically, you know, follow it along and you get multipliers for your missions, which give you more money. Anyhow, welcome to this game, and apparently we're in Canada now. Huh. Okay. Our people grabbed Lee outside Maribel Airport with a canister marked Red Mercury. He admitted he was trying to sell it to an old JBO contact flying in from the Congo. Part of a terror group called the Typhoid Mafia. He said they were desperate to get their hands on the stuff. Okay. That was completely random, picking that up, but okay, let's see if it's in Africa now. Yeah, this is basically what you'll basically be doing with the orange stuff. You'll basically be going around, try to find the next spot. And then eventually you get to this part where, you know, like you're trap and hold. So we concerned a plane owned by the head of the TAC Mafia terror group was supposed to fly to Kinshasa to Montreal, but was grounded by mechanical problems. Grim wants to send Lee to Kinshasa as a bait, but they risk losing the Red Mercury. What's your call, Sam? Let's hold it. Let's basically pay money here. Okay, so we sent Lee back to prison and confiscated the Red Mercury. The Typhoid Mafia went underground when they heard. We don't know what where they are or what their next move is. If they're still hunting Red Mercury, we could be hearing from them again. So basically, I just failed that mission. But basically, you have like two options here. You can hold, or you can like set a trap. I guess I should have set the trap there because then we would have won it. But oh well. Ours basically one of those like orange missions. In a nutshell, basically, you know, you go through on the map on the SMI here, and then you go and find it. Anyhow, let's actually show off what the gameplay is like in this actual game, because that's not really the main part of the game, though that's an important part of it. We're going to do some campaign missions. And we're just going to go, let's see here. Basically, there's a bunch of these different places that you can go. And here's the place I want to go, Paraguay.
I told you, your people will be ready.
I'll skip the briefing and you can just like, you know, let's jump right into the gameplay itself.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, there is cutscenes and stuff, but, you know, whatever.
If you want to turn the tables, the SMI calls out sticky mines and cams as your best options.
I'm not going to show you the cutscenes just in case you're interested in finding out the story, because there is a bit of a story.
Believe it or not, yes. Nuri had a panic room installed. There's one hitch, though. Coven's source doesn't know its location within the estate.
Brilliant.
Do you want to hold off?
No. Could work to our advantage. No need to chase Nuri down if he backs himself into a corner.
How do we force Nuri into the panic room?
We knocked the power out. Give me access to the sex station to find the junction box and we're golden.
Location?
Head towards the main gate, uploading directions to your OPSAT.
Alright, so basically this is a gameplay, it's, you know, as I say, it's a stealth first-person shooter. Your job pretty much is just to, essentially...
¿No puedes conseguirlo? ¿Qué es eso? Te digo que alguien está.
just go through this game and do the objectives.
Pues vamos a ver quién es.
How long has that door been open?
Well, that's not good. And I got detected there, so I died. Essentially, I have to use some strategy, basically, to sort of beat the game. Now, what I should have done here, I guess, is sort of showcase what I should have done. You can peek under the door here and see what's going on. So I can tell, yes, there's guys over there. I want to avoid them. And we should have taken this guy down completely, so I don't have to worry about him. Now we're just gonna go through here. Take this guy out.
No good. Not a guy who likes dogs.
Now, it's bad when there's dogs because dogs can be a real nuisance.
Todo tranquilo.
¿Qué es eso?
So that dog detected me, so I had to, act quickly there. Because there's a dog, I'm going to close that door so he can't follow me, because dogs can't open doors. There's like the first part of this mission out of the way. And you get like, if you're ghosting it, you'll get like a multiplier if you go undisturbing anyone.
SMI was right. Meant security monitoring
I'll skip this cutscene, or I can't, I guess.
If you patch Charlie through, we can funnel the video feed into the SMI. I can run facial recognition to locate Nuri. Got him, Sam.
He's heading inside. Balcony door looks like a security soft spot.
Confirmed. Few shadows might make for easier access.
Then we need to kill the power. Any cameras give us a wide view of the estate?
Sending it to your OPSAT now.
The utility shed by the pool pulls a lot of power. Must be connected to the main breaker box underground. Heading there.
Best route's at the back window. Unlocking that for you now.
Yeah, it's one of those games
You
where
are
they
go.
have unskippable cutscenes. Sometimes. Oh well, whatever.
Huh?
We're just gonna stealth knock on that guy. So it looks like we got a few guys over here. So let's use something called an execute here. Executes are essentially where you can do like a sort of bullet time action where you can kill marked targets like that. You can use ult to basically mark targets and then if you use like control after that, then you'll basically do an execute on him. Nope, there's a dog. Let's take care of him. All right. So now we'll use a tri-rotor to do a little bit more stealth inside.
Online.
Telemetry's good. No lag on the data transmission.
All right, here we go.
All right, so now we're basically just like
Be careful, Sam.
mini helicopter
Still makes
thing.
a bit of noise, and the EMP I rigged isn't gonna help.
Don't worry, I'll take care of your baby.
This part is fairly easy though, so all I have to do is basically fly through here, get to like, you know, the
You have
inside.
to go up.
Not, you know, hit anything because that'll hurt yourself if you do that. Fly down here a little bit. Then we'll get over to this room.
Okay, Sam, you're coming up on the breaker box.
Está agradable aquí, ¿no? Está fresco. Tiene que ser así, por el vino. Mira, no me importa por qué. Solo me alegro de trabajar aquí dentro esta noche. De veras, el vino debe estar fresco o se fastidia. Te digo que el vino me importa una mierda, pero es interesante. ¿Sabías que hay que girar las botellas seguido mientras reposa? No es mi trabajo.
Oops. Tried to fly past him, but you know, that didn't work. So,
Be careful, Sam. It still makes a bit of noise, and the EMP I rigged isn't gonna help.
here's
Don't
try
worry,
2.
I'll take care of your baby.
So here's what I guess I have to do to get through here. We can't go through here without undisturbing him, so we'll have to be a
You
little
have
more
to go up.
hostile. So we woo wah. Oops, oops. Note that I basically have something called sticky shocker at the right bottom there. So I'll show you what that's all about.
Okay, Sam, you're coming up on the breaker box.
Basically, that's what you basically have to do here.
EMP is primed. Bam! Party started.
We've got visual confirmation. The compound is dark.
So yes, I just detonate my thing there. The power's gone dark in the place.
Still working on it. I flagged 2 potential routes into the mansion. Balcony access and side door. Uploading to your OPSAT now.
Damn it. We've got a problem. Cover's out. Check the basement. Move it.
So here's what we're going to do at this point.
Sam, we've got a problem. SMI shows a black truck driving past Nuri's estate several times. I'm hearing fartsy on military-grade radio frequencies.
So yeah, I just killed that guy. Basically, in this menu, I get the chance to switch around my hand-to-hand combat attacks to be either lethal or non-lethal. So now they're lethal, and now we're going, in killing anyone who we wish. Now we're going to go over here. Go in here. Now we're inside the place.
Grim, panic room was a prefab.
Yes. Built with high-grade titanium alloy.
Should be nice and bright on your goggles. Sam, I'm looking over these blueprints. Nuri's installed infrared lasers that will set off alarms if you break them.
Yeah, note that these lasers, the basically just self-alarms, they have something very special about them for the guards, so you know how in other games like you can use like the guard buys to, deactivate lasers? You can do that here. It can be very helpful.
Over there!
Okay, so when you get
Do a sweep
detected,
with your
basically this is what
goggles.
will happen. Guys will assault your position. There's an execute on all those guys. See, I just went in here and just destroyed everything I could. I'm taking no prisoners this time.
Habitación blindada despejada.
Alright, they're dead. Let's go up these stairs, perhaps. I think I killed everyone in the area, so now it's just a casual walk over to the
You're
thing.
looking for any weak breach points to enter the panic room.
By the way, you can walk through these pretty much once you basically, you know, kill the guards. There's a dead drop somewhere. Dead drops are basically things you can pick up. Let's see if we can figure out how to get over to that dead drop so I can show you what it's all about. Ah, there it is. So basically, these dead drops are things you can pick up. They're for like more money and things.
Coben's best guess is somewhere on the upper floor.
By the way, you hit this, you'll hit disable the lasers, so... There's a way to disable the lasers, by the way, in our stuff. Let's go pay a visit to this guy who I'm breaching the room of.
Man, who got him? Who got him?
If I wanted money, I'd break into a bank.
American. The Iranis didn't send you.
What does Iran want with you?
Perhaps we should address our more immediate problem.
Sam, truck's outside. It's a hit squad. They're kicking in the doors.
My money's on Cud's force.
If you can arrange my safe exit, I promise I can reward you. Every man has his price.
I want information. Majid Sadiq.
Regrettably, even if I knew this man, I couldn't tell you. My business depends on this rule. And every rule has its exception.
So yeah, basically now
Give
we're
me
going to get
Sadiq.
into an escort mission.
Good thinking.
Follow me. I built an underground escape tunnel below the mansion. It leads to my private dock.
So yeah, now my job is to keep this guy alive.
You take care of them. Stay right here until you do.
Be ready to move.
Now we're replacing some commandos. That's kind of annoying. Sometimes guys won't get, you know, killed in hand-to-hand, so...
Follow me. I built an underground escape tunnel below the mansion. It leads to my private dock. You take care of them. Stay right here until you do.
Be ready.
Let's just go out and kill these guys before we have a chance to do anything.
Go. I see them.
I'm staying right here.
Stay calm.
Oh, damn it. And yeah, these commanders are a little bit, you know, tougher than the guys have been fighting.
Below the mansion. It leads to my private dock.
Basically, they're high. Highly trained soldiers is what these guys are. So they're more prone to kill you.
Follow me. I built an underground escape tunnel below the mansion. It leads to my private dock.
Oh, that guy's finally dead.
Nuri, go. I see them. I'm staying right here.
So a bunch of guys down there. Let's see, what do I throw at them? I think we'll use the sticky shocker here. Sometimes marking these guys can be kind of an issue.
They're here.
Stay calm.
Well, that works, sort of.
We have multiple casualties. Find the hostile.
Yep, we just killed that guy by dragging him over a railing like that.
I seen him through there. We're clear. Let's
Sometimes
move.
the AI can be dumb if you're patient enough and wait for
Where's
it.
this tunnel, Nuri?
We're close.
See, this is what the escort missions are like. They're not like, you know, you have to worry about the guy getting shot up. And when they are, you know,
Almost at the entrance.
they have a sort of cheesy way of like making it so you can, you know, realistically not have to worry about him, you know, being shot up. Let's see what I mean in a moment.
Grim, we're approaching the escape tunnel. Give me an option.
Oh, good, I can skip this one.
I can get the gun from the weapons cache ahead.
No, if I get shot, it won't be in the back. You want out of here, then start talking about Sadiq.
It's a simple arrangement. He gives me cash and I send him soldiers.
Now what are the soldiers for?
For none of my business.
Let's move.
So now we're getting into like the escort mission.
Not so fast.
Here's what an escort mission looks like.
You've got to be kidding me. Is this how you treat the people you're trying to protect?
Stay quiet. It'll be easier for both of us.
So as you can see, basically, the escort missions have you and the escort basically tied together, so you don't have to worry about them like running off and getting shot. You are the escort, so to speak. Now here, if I want to, I can avoid this guy by simply just walking this way around him. So that's what we're going to do. Sometimes the best battle fought is the one that's avoided, right? So take off the mark on him and just move on. Note that right now my pistol has infinite ammo. So basically in the escort missions they'll give you infinite ammo like this.
This is a bad idea.
Pissing off Cuz Force is a bad idea. This is what comes after.
If this guy stop moving, I'll pop his head. Let's pop him in the chest a few times. And you can swap soldier to make it a little bit easier for perspective.
I see an SUV of hostiles inbound, Sam. Get to the dock quick.
Copy.
Really, I don't have to worry about anything else at this point. More or less I've won. Essentially, if you do this wrong, you'll have reinforcements to worry about, but I killed everyone before they had a chance to do anything, so big deal. Let's get to the last objective here and we're done.
I want Nick.
And yeah, after you basically beat a mission, you'll get like these sort of like, like how well did you do each type of like, play style. Ghost being like, how well did you avoid being detected or, avoid killing people. Like how well did you avoid not being seen or being there. Panther is like how well were you an assassin, how many people did you kill or people did you run from when you were detected.